Hello, beloveds. Welcome back to Women Warriors of the Word and today's 5 minutes of faith. I was driving to work this morning and just asking God, what does He want this 5 minutes to be about? And the truth is, faith can be encouraging, but faith is a challenge. And I want to be honest, faith is not the easy, softer road. It is in the long run. But in the short run, in the moment, faith is not always easy. It's easy to talk faith. It's able to think about faith. It's easy to share faith. But walking out in faith is not always easy. If it were easy, it wouldn't be faith. If it was easy, everyone would be believers. If it was easy, we wouldn't have to press in to faith. Faith is a choice. It's not an emotion. And emotions pull us into mindsets, actions, thoughts, and can shift our reality. So when things happen, when stuff gets rough, when it just gets topsy-turvy sometimes, our innate sinful person, the way that we are on this side of heaven, is going to automatically push us into fear, doubt, discouragement, worry, depression, anxiety. That's the natural force on this world. To stop those, to flip those, and to choose faith is a difficult choice most of the time. Now, faith is like a muscle. We can build faith. We can repetitively choose not to fall into emotion while we're going through the emotion, and we can build faith. So each time we choose faith, it gets a little easier, ladies. But it never really becomes simply easy. The Lord's road is narrow. It is not wide. It requires that we partner with the Holy Spirit. It requires that we know what His Word says so that we can shift our thoughts, change our words, and begin to speak faith, even though nothing is changed. Peace that passes understanding does not mean we get peace because the problem got solved, because the lost one came back into the fold, because the one that is wayward started making great choices. Peace that passes understanding is when we release our reality, our hopes, our fears, our dreams, our loved ones into the hands of God and let go. Which is opposite what this world teaches. It's opposite what our emotions naturally run towards. We run towards controlling, we run towards avoidance, which is not faith either. Just letting go and not doing anything, that's not an act of faith. That's an act of cowardice. There's an act of control where we try to fix everything, and there's the act of cowardice where we just let go and stop even participating. That's not what we are called to become or do, and that does not build faith. Faith does not just let go of the loved one. Faith continues to press in prayer, continues to hit their knees before the throne room of God, day after day after day. Faith continues to speak life over that person, not calling them by their actions, but by who Jesus says they are. Faith does not speak doubt over their checkbook and finances. Faith speaks life and God's promises. Instead of saying, I don't know how, I'm in poverty, I can barely make ends meet. Faith rejoices because God has provided what you needed or I needed today. Faith declares, God is my provider and I will have enough. Even though you're eating a bowl of porridge, you're going to go to bed full. Even if you are homeless, you can turn around and say, God is going to help me turn my life around. But in all of that, there are choices that must be made that God can then anoint, bless, and multiply. If we just let go, and let God and trust that he's going to magically fix everything. God is not a genie, ladies. God is the author and finisher of our faith, but we must choose to stay in the fight, to press in, to speak life, to not run in cowardice, to not cling in fear, but to find that narrow road in between. Faith is not easy, but faith is ours. Be of good cheer, because he has overcome this world. Until next time and every day after, daughters of the King, walk by faith.